everybody, this is Becca from Empowering Pumps and Equipment. Today I'm here with Bevan Christiansen with ABB. Bevan, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi folks, my name is Bevan Christiansen, like she said. I'm with ABB. I'm a segment manager for Air Handling and HVAC. I've been with ABB now for 18 years in several different roles through engineering and product management over these 18 years. But I've been in the industry for air handling for my whole career, starting out in fans with a few different companies and then ended up now at ABB.
Well, that's awesome. I'm very excited to have you. And today we are going to talk about AHR. So AHR is the essential event for the HVACR industry. They have been using a tagline, "See the new tech that's making our world smarter, faster, cleaner, and better." How would you say that ABB is making the world better in the HVACR space?
So, today we've come out with a new technology, which is what we call the EC Titanium. It's a IE5 plus level of efficiency. To kind of step through that, IE level is an efficiency term in the IEC world. So we look at our NEMA premium, which is our standard level for premium efficiency today. That would be considered an IE3 level. What we would call an IE5 plus would be ultra premium. So we are 2 bands above premium efficiency today. And by doing that, that means we're using less rotor losses, and we have a more efficient motor that uses less power. The other way we do it today too also is marrying our motors up with drives. And by doing that, we use less power. We can run at the expected speed that the customer's needing, and they ultimately use overall less power in their equipment and in their HVAC building.
Yes, and that's definitely very important, especially, with trying to be more green overall and kind of our businesses and how we're running things. And, so it affects everybody, really, is kind of the big thing that I like about HVACR space, is that it's not just one person that's benefiting from it. It's multiple people all down the pipeline that are benefiting from these more energy efficient ways of doing things.
That is correct. And one comment I would make is in this, air moving is probably 40% of the energy usage. And so being able to put a more efficient product in that offering and run them with drives, we can save a lot more power in that 40% that we're talking about.
Yes, 100%. So why don't you tell me, what are you planning to showcase this year at AHR?
So at AHR, I've got a new critical cooling motor. This motor is designed for them critical applications, whether we're talking a data center where downtime costs money and they're trying to keep their computer rooms and that at a certain temperature and keeping them cool so they'll run at optimal performance. But then also like a hospital, there's a lot of hospitals that need air and crucial spots in the hospital that need specific air, and that's a critical application that uptime's important. And if they go down, then there's things they have to jump through hoops to try to do. So really, we're looking at the reliability with this product. It's reliable, lasts longer, and will keep you up and running. Another product we're also looking at is our chiller cooling tower motor. We're creating a product here where we're noticing that they are being ran with drives more and more. So we're adding to this offering, and we're also adding Aegis shaft grounding protection internally, so they can be protected. The bearing can be protected when ran with drives. And then the last what I'd like to pinpoint is what I mentioned earlier, is the EC Titanium. This is an IE5 product. It goes up to 20 horsepower and is a drop-in replacement. We also have an IMD, which is an integrated motor drive package that can be mounted on top of it or on the back of it, to where it's a complete solution that'll take you to the next level of efficiency.
That's awesome. And I have to say that every time I go to a show and stop by the ABB booth, you guys have a stacked lineup of all of the solutions that people can utilize. And so it's great to hear of, you know, some of those big things you're planning to showcase, but people can also expect to see a lot of other things as well at your booth.
Correct, correct.
So what are you looking forward to the most getting to connect with the HVACR industry professionals?
Well, really talking to each one of the OEMs and end users in how we can become greener, how we can become sustainable, and have a less carbon footprint. And I think everything we're showing and promoting with ABB Better Together, you know, motors and drives together as one to drive the efficiency and the power consumption down and make it a better place for us to live. I think that's the important part. And really being able to talk to everybody to understand their situation, because every situation might be a little bit different. And we can accommodate that and work with each one of these end users and OEMs to do that.
I love it. ABB Better Together.
Correct.
Why don't you tell me, Bevan, what is the best way to connect with you?
So if you could come by our booth at C3334, I'll be there. I'll be there all week. And we'll have several folks from the drives folks to IEC to our smart sensor to experts in our motors. We'll all be there. Come by there. And then also you can reach me on LinkedIn or at my email address, which is bevan.christiansen@us.abb.com.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for your time. And everyone needs to make sure to stop by the ABB booth at AHR. And if not, then they can have all other resources to check you out, whether it's, you know, on the social channels or on your website or through us.
Thank you. And I appreciate your time.
Of course. Thank you so much.